My name is Adam Kimsha, Johnson Controls, 20 years in business. So, fire alarm system, basic system operations, operators interface panel. So basically over here we just have incident commander. It's a touch screen, so you can check the status of the fire, supervisor, and trouble. So if you want to switch between fire, supervisor, and trouble, you can press over here, or you can press on the bottom also.
Oh, okay.
To change. Sometimes it's if it's nothing, you pressing here is nothing, right? So you can change over here.
Okay.
So it's
So
changing the status.
There, go
Yeah, if it's no supervisory, so it's not gonna react. So basically, you can see all the troubles. You can also do stuff like enable and disable of devices on this screen. So to do that, you can go view, point and controls, and you gotta scroll it and find your device which you need to disable, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, smoke detector. So you click on a smoke detector, and
double click it.
you double click it, and you can enable normal, disable trouble, right? So if you disable, it's gonna go in trouble, and you can see what's the trouble. Of course, you can acknowledge, and it says smoke detector, floor 2, IDF room 2-308, disable trouble. And now the smoke detector is not responding for any fire, right?
Yeah.
For example, you got workers inside the room, so you need to disable. The best thing is to cover with the plastic bag, because when you cover it, it's not going to get dirty, the head. Right, yeah. But to make sure there's no false alarms coming, you also disable it, so you're safe.
And any disabled device is going to register as a trouble, right?
Right. Any disabled device you still see as a trouble, so to get rid of the trouble, you double click and you click enable normal. And it gives you a time. It gives you like 1 minute. Oh. It's a point will be enabled in 1 minute.
It's a delay.
But if it's gonna go in alarm, it's gonna say will alarm. If it's, for example, the smoke detector is still in alarm, a lot of smoke, it's gonna say will alarm.
Okay.
So you press cancel. You don't wanna enable because it's gonna go in alarm. This one it says will be enabled. So you can also press enable immediate. So it's already enabled.
But that's how you know it's ready to be back active?
Right. So it's you just press. That's only on incident commander. Allows you to immediately enable.
Only
on a regular fire alarm panel, you have to wait 1 minute.
Okay.
We'll see that panel also. We'll do that too. So basically, that's the main things you can do. You can also check the history on the incident commander, which you press lock. And every time you press lock, you have to press refresh. So it's going to refresh the last process, last recordings.
And there's a printout for this? If you want to
yes,
print it out?
yes. You can print out. Actually, everything is printing automatically. All new points which coming supervisory alarms automatically recording on that printer.
So if I wanted to get the history, like
yeah, you can always see the history up there.
Oh, okay.
But you also have that option to check it here. For example, you want to see alarms only, right? So you press change view, and you press entire. Entire will be a lot of things. So you need just fire alarm.
This fire alarm. Okay.
And just fire alarm, and it gives you fire alarm.
The history. Okay.
Right. And it says
You
pull
press
station,
log,
pull station.
History alarm. Okay.
Right, smoke detectors, and it gives you the date and the time. when was activated.
Okay.
Change the view. You can also check supervisories also. So it gives you all supervisories and the trouble also, which yeah, you can also see the trouble.
Okay.
But the most important are fire and supervisories. So to print, you go to file and you can print screen wherever you need to print. It's gonna print for you. So this is like a regular computer. So this is the insert commander. We can go to firearm control panel and see this the same stuff over there. System is normal. When you come to the panel, system is normal.
We'll be on this side.
We can make announcement, quick announcement, right? So if you wanna announcement per floor, you wanna choose the floor, or you wanna all speakers. So most common is just all speaker talk. So you press all speaker, all the lights come on. You see all the floors and all zones. Press the mic. You hear the pre-tone. You're waiting for these green lights to be ready. All right. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Please disregard any sound and lights. We are conducting the fire alarm test. I repeat, please disregard any sound and lights. We are conducting the fire alarm test. Thank you. All right, when announcement is done, just putting mic back and then unpressing the button. You're waiting for these lights to disappear. So also over here we got the same buttons for the acknowledge alarms, acknowledge supervisories, acknowledge troubles, and also always alarm silence. When you wanna silence everything, you just press silence, and speakers and strobes will be off.
If we're silencing the alarm, we can still make announcements, correct?
You still have when you first you silence, after alarm first you silence, and then you make announcement.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we got also over here we can also check the history. We're going to menu. We go scrolling down, and you got historical trouble lock or alarm lock. So you pressing enter, and you go to previous, and you see, you can check what the previous alarm was. It's a lot of reset. So every reset records, and you see smoke detector. Floor 5, service elevator, 18-5 lobby, corridor 300. 15-82 smoke detector was activated on July 24 at 11:19, and so on. You go back, you see more alarms. You see all this is stored inside the this panel. Also, you can check trouble lock, same thing. So trouble, enter, and go back. I see I disabled the smoke. Is recorded. You see, it's recorded that was disabled today at 9:49.
What did you press to get out of the
So when it's like that,
yeah.
you're pressing menu and going down.
No, when you had the side, what you had up there before, the fire alarm.
Yes,
You went to
yes.
trouble. You pressed up
Menu, and going down.
No, when you got out of that, you pressed the button over there.
So to clear the screen,
Yeah.
every time you want to clear the screen, you just exit.
Okay.
You can press this how many?
Okay.
This is just the exit. So yeah, but to go to alarm menu, you just menu and scroll down until you see alarm lock. Okay, when you also go to menu, it gives you the option to update the set time and date. So you're pressing more info. you pressing enter, and then more info. And now you can change it. You see, you can change it. You can change the time, whatever you want.
You do from that panel in the front, right?
No, for this building is on this panel.
Okay.
This panel holds the time.
Okay.
Yeah, this panel holds the time. So, all right. So maybe the next thing will be when we want to test in a test mode. All right. So you go to menu. You're scrolling down until you see the. Oh, okay. So this is another thing. To get to the test mode, you need to log in. To log in, you're pressing menu, enter, and 1 to log in. 3 times 3, enter. Access granted. So now I'm on access level 3. And now I'm gonna have more options. When I press menu, will be more options. So this time I see enable walk test. I press enter. One. When I press 1, will be enabled. See, trouble came. And also I can choose with signal or no signal. When I press 4, will be with a signal. So I want a signal, so I press 4. All right. So now, when we activate alarm, let's go to pull station. It's like one person wants to test the fire alarm system. So when the test mode is activated, you're activating the pull station. And you can hear.
7, device, 3, 1, testing,
channel 7, device 31. So that means this is M7-31. That's the address of the device. So, so that means it's responding to the panel and it's talking, it's communicating. And this way you can check every device basically like that. If you press that function 4, you can choose no signal. So when you open pull station, you're not going to hear anything. But if you want to hear, you just press 4, that option, and you can hear everything you activate. Everything actually is recorded on a log. So when you go to menu and go to alarm lock, enter, and you go back. Oh, 1 second. Menu, alarm lock. Reset. Wednesday.
2:30.
Service elevator lobby. Actually, let's see if this is reports here. Oh, this is trouble lock properly. Yeah, that was it came as a trouble lock. So when the system is in the test mode, you're looking for the trouble lock, not alarm lock. Well, that wasn't alarm. That was kind of trouble. So that was the pull station we activated. So you just come here and you can check, okay, this is the pull station, this is the location, lobby and 1. Pull station was activated at this time, 10:01 August 14. So that's everything is recorded. Also we have the option to bypass. Like you can see on these buttons, we have option to bypass things. So for example, these buttons are working only on level 3. So for example, when you're on level 1, when you press, it's gonna say insufficient access level. So it's not responding. You can press it how many times you want, it's not gonna respond. So that way again, you need to log in. So to log in, menu, enter, 1, 3, enter. Now when you press speaker stop bypass, it's gonna come as a supervisory. You can also bypass fence shutdown, also supervisory. Elevator, also supervisory, and door holders bypass. So all of them, there is ability to bypass it.
Now in walk test, all this is bypassed. Like that's all.
When you activate walk test, you don't have to do that.
That's all covered, right?
Yeah, you don't have to do that. When you activate walk test, this is just additional feature. So for example, when this is bypassed, it's still gonna come as alarm. So for example, your panel next door will see as alarm.
Right.
So when in a walk test, you're not gonna see as alarm. It's just a trouble. So that's the difference. So this is basically, you can bypass, but you still can receive real alarm. So we can, and to unbypass this, you also need to be on level 3. Because if you're on level 1, you cannot unbypass this. You need to log in also. This login is good for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, automatically it goes back to level 1. So after 10 minutes inactivity, you need to log in again. So now we come to the panel, acknowledge, and you see, okay, pull station. Pull station, but it's normal. Okay, when it's normal, you can reset the system, no problem. If it still says alarm, fire alarm, you need to come there and open and close pull station. Reset. Oh, that reset, that's another thing. I'm gonna show you also. Because very important, because a lot of people breaking the pull station. Because somebody pulled the pull station and then trying to close it without key. No, you cannot. You're gonna break the switch. You have to use your key. All right, so now we're gonna make another alarm. All right, so this time when it's on bypass, we have strobes on and we have speakers on. So that's the difference.
A fire emergency has been reported in the first floor smoke area 4.
So this is a smoke first floor smoke area 4. So every zone has a smoke area. This, for example, is a smoke area 4, and it's gonna tell you floor and smoke area. Only duct detectors are the supervisory, so you're not gonna hear from the duct detectors. Just from smoke and pull stations and water flows, you're gonna hear this announcement. So you stop the noise and speakers right away. You can check. Okay, pull station is normal. All right. So, all right.
How'd you check the normal?
Okay, to check the normal, you look at this corner, lower corner.
After you acknowledge it?
Okay, let's go back to pull station. Let's go back to pull station. You're gonna see the difference. So, when it's fire alarm, you press reset. Okay, let's see what happened. Takes time a little bit because it's going through the cycles. And alarm present, system reset aborted. So it's not reset. It's not unable to reset because it's still in alarm. So, and you can scroll it and you can see how many alarms still left. So all these devices has to be resetted. So okay, fire alarm, floor 1, lobby L1, pull station. Gotta go there and reset pull station. Says normal. All right, so we're good. We can now press the reset, system reset. And after some time, it should reset, we complete it. The display has 40 characters, by the way. So if it's description, you need more description, it's just 40 characters. So you have to abbreviate, do whatever you want, so you can fit inside the screen. right, no alarm present, system reset complete. So exit to clear the screen. We still have 3 supervisories because it's in disable.
What's PR12?
Priority 2. This priority 2 came with the panel because they use this panel for security. You know, they use for security, so they name it priority 2 alarm. We're not using this. We're using just fire alarm, trouble, and supervisory. We don't use this. Sometimes MTA using this for CO detectors or hydrogen alarm. Sometimes they want to use this, but I don't see this.
So disabled, but not to do it.
Yeah, this supervisory is better. I mean, priority 2 alarm. I mean, what's the priority 2 alarm, right?
For us, it's disabled. There's nothing on that system, right?
Yeah, you can press. No, this is just another function which is not utilized. So yeah, now let's unbypass this. Alright, when you unbypass, the screen automatically goes to normal. What else we can see here? Disabling, enabling points. So we can enable disable points also from here. But to do that, you need to be logged in on level 3. So we're still on level 3. And that pull station was, we can always go to trouble lock or alarm. See what's the pull station we pulled. And that was 7-31, all right? 7-31. So, to call that number, IDNet, you're gonna press IDNet, which is gonna come as a M7-31. Enter. And you got this pull station on the screen. Now you can disable enable. So to disable, you're pressing disable, enter. And pull station is disabled and came as a trouble. 7-31 disabled trouble. And this is gonna stay disabled until you enable, right? You can do things. Now you wanna enable also. When you will be on level 1, when you're on level 1, you press enable. It says insufficient action level, action not taken. So you need to log in. Enter menu, enter 1-333. Okay, current access level 3. Now you can do more stuff. So you go to trouble, press enable, and now this time it enable, and also says will enable in 55 seconds. But sometimes gonna say will alarm in 55 seconds.
Still active.
So if it says will alarm, you pressing disable again. So it's cancelled. But if you enable and it says will enable, so that's good. That means there is not an alarm. It's good. So you just wait until. So that gives you a time to respond. Disable back. Or keep enable, because you don't want a system, you go in alarm.
Can you disable it again? I want to see how you did the M and everything. Right? The M, the dash.
Okay. You wanna repeat that process? How to go?
Yeah.
All right. So let's wait.
M7-31.
Right. Let's wait until this enable.
We're using it to disable it, and then somebody's gonna come and service it, and they'll go and enable it. Our major part is disabling it.
Yes.
If we have a problem.
It's your choice. You can do that from here, or you can do from there.
See, that's broken. Yeah, that's easier.
I think from over there it's easier. Yeah. But if that one is broken, you can also do from here. All right. So system is now back to normal. So first thing, you want to make sure you're on level 3. So you menu enter. Current level 3, you good. If it's no good, you're pressing enter, 1333, enter. And you're on level 3. Now go back. So to call that number, always you're pressing IDNet. IDNet. IDNet 7-31. All right, try yourself.
I want an ID.
Okay.
M731.
Correct.
Enter.
Enter. All right.
And then disable.
And then disable. You can disable, but disable and enter.
Can you see my test over here?
You can to acknowledge this.
Oh, I did.
Your ID.
To acknowledge this, you just acknowledge, so you stop the noise. And now it's disabled. All right, now you can enable it, right? Okay, 1 second. No, that's too easy. Let me log out. All right. So now it's logged out because it was more than 10 minutes. Panel back to level 1.
Go level 3. Menu, enter 1, 2.
Very good. All right.
Then
Yep.
there you go trouble.
Yep. Very nice. Yep. Here on the back, we have battery backup for the system. It's a big battery, very heavy. So this battery are good for 24 hours and 15 minutes of alarm. So it's the pretty big batteries. This fire alarm panel is for the campus. So if you want to make announcement throughout the campus, you want to use this panel, and you also pressing all speaker talk. Same way. Same way. Basically, this is just an announcement to the campus. All right. So it says Note 17. Note 17 is that building. It's for the building. It's gonna say NDU. NDU is for the campus. Sprinkler system basically represents what the basic sprinkler system is, which we got. What we got here? We got temper switch, supervisory valve temper switch. We got water flow switch, which is this one. This is a water flow alarm switch. So basically, when you hear alarm, this is the device which is actually sensing the water flow, flow moving inside the pipe. So there is a paddle inside this pipe, and it's moving with the water.
So this is the tamper, and that's the water flow.
Yeah, that's the temper switch. This is a water flow switch. Okay. So basically, anytime the sprinkler head pops out, the water is flowing inside this pipe. There is a supply, and going through this pipe. This is a system pipe, right? The smaller pipe is a system pipe. So the water flow is on a system pipe side, and that's how we know that on the first floor is a water flow activated, because this pipe is for the first floor sprinkler system, right? Okay. This is the supply side. So, and we have this water flow on every floor, right? So when you go to the second floor, you're gonna see the same thing. When you go to third floor, you're gonna see the same thing. So that's why fire alarm system knows which floor is activated. And also this device is also addressable, so pops out on a panel exactly address 34 or address 29. So for example, address 7-34 is gonna say description that it's a standpipe. This one is a standpipe temper switch, right? It's probably, if it's closed, if it's open, it gives you a supervisor. So you come to first floor, and you're gonna check. It says stair 2. It's a first floor stair number 2, riser, and also says riser number 2. So they got also by risers. So this riser is number 2 when you go to staircase, I believe 6. it will be riser number 4 or, you know. But this, I mean, you wanna see the stair, you know, easier by stair, right? Because risers, you have to know which, how they name the risers, right? And that device, it's a corrosion monitor. That up there, it's a corrosion monitor, so anytime that supervisory comes, because comes as a supervisor abnormal, if it comes, that means needs to be resetted because dirty water was inside the pipe and that's activated corrosion monitor. So this basically, this is an automatic device. So any water flow activated, it's automatic activation. Temper switch, that's a manual. So somebody has to manually turn the valve to activate it, right? But water flow is automatic, so it's give you alarm automatically, like smoke detector or also duct detectors. That's part of automatic devices. Only the manual pull station will be a manual alarm, right? In this case, and supervisory of the temper switch, it's a manual activation. So first, but once you know, okay, you make sure everything is good, you slowly opening the valve until some kind of resistance, not too much, like little bit resistance, and you see the light is just blinking, not steady anymore. That means it's normal. So now this is how you can see the difference, not going to the panel. So basically, when it's closed, the light is steady. When it's open, it's back to blinking.
So it needs to be blinking.
Yeah, the blinking is a normal state.
So same thing with this one, that one will light up too?
This one is this one, but this I don't want to touch this because this is a standpipe,
Right,
so
right.
I don't want to release the water.
No.
And it comes up as a supervisory, right?
Also supervisory. Any temper switch is a supervisory. Only the water flow, and that corrosion is supervisory also.
Yep.
Right.
Only the water flow is alarmed because that's like water is running inside the pipe.
This cuts off the first floor sprinklers, right?
This is just, that's a system pipe, and this is for the first floor.
Not for the whole tower.
No, the whole town is this pipe.
Is divided by floors?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's divided by floors.
So we can't cut off the whole tower by one valve?
No, the main temper switch will be inside the fire. We can go, we can go to the pump room. You will see more stuff there.
Right.
Yeah, this is on the staircases. You got also only for the floors.
Right.
Yeah, that's like a local. We don't have that many smoke detectors. We have more duct detectors than smoke detectors, but every door holder needs 2 smoke detectors, 1 and 2. So on each side of the door, either this smoke detector activates or this smoke detector activates. It's gonna engage this door holder. So
Does it have to be a smoke detector? Could it be anything in the fire alarm? If the fire alarm goes off, or no?
these doors only correlated to these 2 smoke detectors.
So,
Yeah. So any smoke detector somewhere else.
so that one right there activates.
That one right there, no, that one right there is not going to activate it. Just these 2. Elevator lobby, smoke detectors. And so these smoke detectors, these 2, we got 2 smoke detectors just for the elevators. So once this detector are activated, they're going to send elevator to the second floor. Yeah, from here they're going to send to the second floor. And everywhere else, like from 2 to 5, they're going to send to the first floor.
Gotcha.
Only this floor is going to send to the second, just for the alternate floor, to not send where is the fire is. That's only the difference. So on every floor you got these two smoke detectors which gonna recall the elevator. So this is very important. So if these smokes are activated, elevator will not work. So you want to make sure they in good condition, these 2 smoke detectors. Engineering shop, 122. Inside this engineering shop we have damper status panel. So any status of if it's open and closed, it shows on this panel inside this room, but the thing is, this room probably is closed.
Why is it in his room?
Why is in this room?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how they design it.
We have a damper situation now, right now.
We can't get
Well,
it.
we'll still get it as a trouble alarm or supervisory alarm with that, right?
Yes, you're gonna have supervisory from the dark detector, yes,
Okay.
yes.
But they get it as part of the HVAC.
But they're gonna see LED like which damper needs to be, maybe mechanically needs to be fixed or something, so they got status.
Right, okay.
What damper is closed, what damper is open.
So all that information will be available in safety, right?
All the information available in
That
safety,
they have
yes.
here.
Yeah,